electronic machine that performs its tasks by accepting commands and instructions from the user. A set of instructions that let the computer perform a specific task is called a computer program. Computer programs are written in a language that the computer understands and can execute. These languages are known as programming languages. C, C++, Visual Basic and Java are some popular programming languages. What is Python? Python is a high-level interpreted, interactive and object-oriented scripting language. It was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1980s at National Research Institute for Mathematics and Computer Science. Its first version was released and implemented in 1991. Its high-level built-in data structures, combined with dynamic typing, make it very attractive for rapid application development. Python is simple and easy to learn language. Features of Python in general. Python is user-friendly and a high-level programming language which makes it worldwide popular. Some features of Python are as follows. Easy to learn. Due to its simple structure and clearly defined syntax, it is considered an easy-to-learn language. Beginner's language. At the beginning level of programming, it is considerable as it supports the development of a wide range of applications. Free of cost. Python language is freely available from its official web address https://www.python.org. It is open source, i.e., anyone can make changes in the source code freely. Integrated. It can be easily integrated with languages like C, C++, Java, etc. Interpreted. It is an interpreted language, i.e., the code is executed line by line at a time. This makes debugging easy and is thus suitable for beginners. Object-oriented. Python supports object-oriented languages and concept of classes and objects. Portability. It is portable and can run equally on different platforms such as Windows, Linux, Unix or Mac. GUI. Graphical user interfaces can be developed using Python. Opening Python in Python shell. You can work in two ways. Interactive mode, script mode. Interactive mode. In the interactive mode, you can type the command in the window and the Python interpreter will execute the command and gives the result immediately. To work in the interactive mode, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click on Start button. Step 2. Click on All Programs. Step 3. Click on Python. Step 4. Click on Idle Python. The command interpreter window opens where you will see a Python prompt. Step 5. Type the command at the prompt and press Enter key. Script mode. You cannot save the commands in the interactive mode and you can execute only one command at a time. So, if you want to reuse some commands or execute a group of commands, you need to save it in the form of file. You can do this in the script mode. Creating first program in script mode. We shall now create a simple program in Python to display a message on the screen. The basic steps of creating a program are creating and writing program, executing or running the program. Creating and writing a program. Step 1. Start Python idle and click on the File menu. Step 2. Click on New File option. A window opens. Step 3. Type the command whatever you want. Step 4. Click on Save As option in File menu. Step 5. The Save As dialog box appears. Select the location where the file is to be saved and give a suitable name to your program. Step 6. Click on Save button. The file gets saved with the extension p. executing or running the program after creating a file in Python. You have to run it to get the desired result. To do this, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on File menu. Step 2. Click on Open. The Open dialog box opens. Step 3. Select your program file. Step 4. Click on Open button. Step 5. Click on Run and choose Run Module option. You can see the result of the complete program in the window. After choosing the Run module, it will show the result. Variables. Variable are the name memory locations created in the main memory of computer, used to store data. During the program execution, these locations are created and identified by the name given by the users. Using variables, values are stored and manipulated to produce the desired results. Rules for naming variables. To form variable in Python, you should follow certain rules for naming variable. These rules are as follows. Variable names should be meaningful so that they are easy to remember too. Variable name can be of any size. Variable name can have characters as 09 and underscore. Variable name should begin with a letter or underscore. Variable name are case sensitive, e.g. total and total are not same. Always remember that variable's name should not be a keyword such as else, print, if, etc. Some example of valid and invalid variable name are given below. Assigning values to variables. Values are assigned using equal sign, smiley face, for example, a equals 10. Data types. As you know, your name contains only letter whereas your age contains only numerical data. In Python, data type represents the type of data stored in type of value or variable. Each variable holds some data or value. These are used to identify the difference between values based on their type. Some of the data types used in Python programming are integer. Integers are the whole number consisting of plus or sign like 75, 22, 0, 9000. It stores values in the range of 2,147,483,648 to 2,147,483,647. Float number with fractions or decimal point is called floating point number. For example, 17.3, 365.24. Boolean. It represents logical values in the form of true and false. In Boolean, 0 represent false and 1 represent true. String. String is a sequence of one or more letters or characters. It is enclosed in single quotes or double. A string can contain any characters or sign, including space. For example, hello, hello friends, name, welcome, etc. are string constants. Python built-in functions. Built-in functions are those functions which are always available for use. We can use these functions directly in our program whenever required. Some of these functions are print. In Python, print function is used to print a specified message, string or any other object to the screen. It is also used to display the output of any instruction given by user. This function is able to take more than one argument. To define the clear meaning of print function, some statements in the output are given below. Print good morning. Print sum of 5 plus 10 is 5 plus 10. The above statement will give the output good morning and sum of 5 plus 10 is 15 inches respectively. Now let's see the work of print function with the help of an example. Example: in the program, users enter the value of two variables on the screen. Program equals 20, B equals 50. Print the value of A. Print the value of B. B. Output the value of A. 20 the value of B. 50. Example: write a program in Python which displays students' information like program print student information. Name equals input, enter the student name. Age equals input, enter the age of the student. Class equals input, enter the class of the student. School equals input, enter the school name of the student. Print the student name is name. Print the age of the student is age. Print the class of the student is class. Print the school name of student is school. Output student information, enter the student name. Ishan Day, enter the age of the student. 13 enter the class of the student. 7 enter the school name of the student. India International School, the student name is Ishan Day. The age of the student is 13. The class of the student is 7. The school name of student is India International School. Input: the input function is used to accept a value for a variable from the users. If the user define a variable with a data type such as int or float, in such a case input function is used to input integer and float values for the defined variable. Program equals input, enter the value of A. B equals input, enter the value of B. Name equals input, enter your name. Output: enter the value of A. 15 enter the value of B. 16 enter your name. Ishan. Python input function always converts the user's input into a string. To perform calculation on it, we need to change it into integer or float. For this we can use int or float functions. Program sharp: here age is a string object. Age equals input, enter the age. Print age sharp, converting string to integer. Int underscore age equals int age. Print int underscore age. Print int underscore age plus 2 sharp, converting string to float. Float underscore age equals float age. Print float underscore age. Print float underscore age plus 2. Comments in Python: comments are the statements that are added to a program with the purpose of making code easier to understand. Comments are the lines that exists in computer programs that are ignored by compilers and interpreters. Comments can serve as note to yourself or reminders, or they can be written with intention of other programmers being able to understand what your code is doing. Types of comments in Python: there are two types of comments in Python: single line comment, multi-line comment. Single line comment: in Python we use sharp special character to start the comment. Sharp: this is just a comment. Anything written here is ignored by Python. Multi-line comment: to have a multi-line comment in Python, we use stripe single quotes at the beginning and at the end of the comment. This is a multi-line comment. Let us summarize. Python is a high-level interpreted, interactive and object-oriented scripting language. Python is simple and easy to learn language. In Python shell, you can work in two ways: at interactive mode and script mode. You cannot save the commands in the interactive mode and you can execute only one command at a time. Interactive mode is used for small program, whereas script mode is used for lengthy programs. Variables are the named memory locations created in the main memory of computer which are used to store data. Data types represent the type of data stored in a variable. Print function is used to print a specified message, string or any other object to the screen. It is also used to display the output of any instruction given by user. Input function is used to accept a value for a variable from the user.